Hello, everyone. My name is Jen. Thanks for joining me tonight. I'm super excited to have you here, and hopefully you are in the fall mood for apple season as well as I am. So I am going to be sharing some really great recipes tonight. So I'm excited to have you here. So tell me where you're from in the comments. I know I'm from Minnesota, if you can't quite tell from the way I say Minnesota. And if I had to pick flannels or sweaters, I mean, it's really kind of a toss-up, but you can see I like flannels, so fall means flannel for me. Tell me what you think, flannels or sweaters for you, and what's your favorite thing to do in the fall? So some things that I like to do are go camping, go to the apple orchard, pumpkin patch, all those fun things. So let me know in the comments what you like to do in the fall as well. So I am obsessed, as you know, with Pampered Chef. And so I'm excited to be sharing with you some ideas to help you make your cooking easier. So my recipes that I always make are simple, nourishing, and good. Like good meaning they're good to eat. Nourishing meaning they're good for you. And simple because it doesn't take you long to prepare it and there isn't a ton of different ingredients either. So if that's you, let me know in the comments as well. All right. So as we're getting started, just say hi in the comments so I can welcome you. Even if you're not watching live, it's okay. And my personal mission, like I said, is to share simple, nourishing, and good foods and recipes with you. So Pampered Chef is most known for high quality tools, right? And depending on the day, I have different favorites. I always get asked that question, what is your favorite Pampered Chef product? So let me know what yours is. Put that in the comments as well. And I'm going to share just my favorites of the day because honestly, it changes every day depending on what I'm using. So tonight I'm really excited about my stoneware because I've been using it literally all day long. My donut pan. And let's see, what else can I, because there's so many different things. I love my Flex Plus. So I'll be using that tonight to share with you as well. All right, so let's get started with our easy apple cooking. So do you have a favorite apple recipe? Share that in the comments. I want to start with how do you cut different apples or how do you work with them? Because sometimes we're like, well, I want to make this recipe, but I don't know how to dice it or I don't know how to slice it thin. So let's start with that. And I am going to first go with our apple wedgers. So how many of you have heard of the apple wedger? So this is, oops, I'm gonna try and bring it a little closer. It actually will slice your apple into 10 different slices. So for example, at my husband's work, they have like a few different guys and one girl in the office, and they have an apple wedger. So this would be great to even have at work because it, kind of shares with you like, oh, I could eat an apple as part of my breakfast or as part of my lunch. And there is a study that shows that kids will eat more fruit when it's cut up for them. So if you're just giving them a whole apple, they're not as likely to eat it for various reasons. Same with us. I don't always want apple in my teeth. Maybe your child has braces. There's all kinds of different things. So do you like your apples whole or cut up? Let's just take a little poll on that. So how this works, you just it actually will core it for you too. So you put that center circle over the top of where the stem is, right in the center, and you just push down. And now you see you have this apple all cut up. Now here's a special little trick for you. You could pull this out just like this. You could put a rubber band around this, keep it together. And then when you are like, let's say your child has to go on a trip, or maybe they're going on a field trip, tennis, football, all the things, you could just keep this around it. And then that way they'll be able to eat their apple without having to like actually gnaw into it, and it will prevent it from getting brown. So that's a quick little tip for you. This is also dishwasher safe too. So you can throw that right in the dishwasher, and it comes with this little cover, which I really appreciate because when you keep it in your drawer, you're not going to worry about cutting yourself. And you're not going to worry about cutting up your drawer either, or someone else maybe doing that. Okay, so then once you pop, the core is already out, so you have that out of there. But these types of apples are great for snacking, but you can also put them on a salad if you wanted to. I like to cut them up a little bit more if they're on a salad, but for snacking purposes, I like to make apple nachos. And how you make apple nachos is really simple. And you can do this in a couple of different ways depending on how many people you are wanting to serve. But if you're just doing one person, then just do one apple. Otherwise, 6 people, do 6 apples. But you're going to just take a pizza pan. It's really fun because this is like a super healthy way to eat apples. And I'm going to pop this peanut butter into the microwave so that it actually gets a little bit smooth, kind of a little bit more liquid. And then you literally just spread your apples out. And you could do this with a bunch of different apples. So you have literally a pile of loaded nachos, apple nachos, right? So that you're just spreading them all out. And then we're going to drizzle some peanut butter over the top. That's going to give some protein. This would be a great after-school snack as well. This is done. We just need it to be a little bit soft. So that's the great thing about warming it up in the microwave. And then you're just going to drizzle. So you just drizzle over the top here. This makes a really fun treat, but also a super healthy treat. So you just put that all over. You could also drizzle a little caramel over the top if you wanted with that. And then I also like to do just a little bit of mini chocolate chips. So I know this is like a small version of a nacho, but you get the idea. And I really like the fact that it's like fun food, right? But it's a little bit healthier. So I'm gonna bring this up so you can see that in my second camera there. But it's really great. And our pizza stone is awesome. Now you're not gonna bake the apple on this, obviously. But if you don't have our pizza stone, you definitely wanna take a look at it. Our stoneware is amazing for pizza. You can actually make your house into like your own pizzeria with a brick oven, because you can preheat this stone up to 500 degrees. You can slide your pizza in if you have the pizza peel, or just take the stone out, put the pizza on. It's going to start to sizzle. It's going to cook really quick, and the crust will be chewy and also like fluffy. And then you can just pop it in the dishwasher when you're done. So this pizza stone is actually on sale this month for $20 when you host a Pampered Chef party. So actually, no, it's $17, I believe. It's even lower. So think about that. You can get yourself a pizza stone. All right, so that's your apple nachos. Now, the next thing would be our quick slice. So this is another way. Here's my little apple cookie cutter that you can cut up your apples really thinly. This is a great thing to do, like if you wanted to use your apples for salad, for example, and you want to dice them up. The quick slice can actually do that too. And I'm using Honeycrisp tonight, so tell me what your favorite apple is. Does anyone else have a favorite that's Honeycrisp? I love Honeycrisp, but you can literally put these on the quick slice, and this is going to slice it just a little bit thinner than your apple wedger would, so you can see how thin that is. And then if you want to actually dice it, you just turn it the other way, the apple, not the actual blade. I get that question sometimes. And you just rock and push down. And now you have this apple all diced. So I'm going to just show the camera here too. So this is so easy. We're going to use these for our apple donuts. So I am going to just put those in my little pot over there. This makes apple cutting super fast and easy. When my son was living here, now he's in college, he liked to do a lot of oatmeal. And on his oatmeal, he always did apples and walnuts and craisins. And so he honestly would be like, where's the quick slice? Because he liked how it would dice it up and he didn't have to handle a knife. So this can be a really great thing even for your teens or older children to use as well. I mean, the blades are sharp, so you want to make sure they know that. But obviously, once they do, you can just use this, and it's so quick and easy. You don't have to have perfect knife skills at all to cut these up. All right, so that's the quick slice. You can use this for all kinds of different fruits and vegetables. The only things you cannot use it for would be things that are super hard and dense, like carrots, potatoes, and winter squash. But zucchini, cucumbers, peppers, all kinds of things you could definitely use it for sure. Okay, so we've got those apples, and I'm going to show you actually what I'm going to do with these before I can move to the next thing. So this is my little 1-quart micro cooker, and I am just going to take a tablespoon of cinnamon plus mixed with sugar. So we have our new cinnamon plus back. Well, I shouldn't say it's new, but it's new for the season. This is like your pumpkin pie spice, your apple pie spice, whatever, like when you have those spice types of ingredients that are called for. This is an amazing mix to use. It's used or made with the Cranche cinnamon, which is really high quality cinnamon. And then I'm just going to shake this up just a touch, and I'm going to put it in the microwave for 3 minutes to cook, and we'll get that ready for our recipe that I have coming up for you. So tell me what you think so far. Do you have the apple wedger? Do you have the quick slice? Let me know in the comments if you have those. Now, what about if you want to just core an apple? You can totally do that too. This would be very easy with the corer. So this is like our special core. It actually has really sharp blades on the bottom. And then when you're done with the core, you just open this little handle portion and it just slips it right off. So you're going to just set this right over the top of your apple, and you're just going to push it down, and then you're going to twist, and you literally can take it out. And now you have the core, and you just, to release the core, you just open up the little lever there, and then good to go. So now you have this cored apple. Now this would be great for, sometimes people like to put things in the apple, like a baked apple type thing. Maybe you want to decorate with apples in here. You could totally do that. So this is the corer. This is also dishwasher safe, so very easy to clean up. And like, it's just a cinch to use these things. And you don't feel like, oh my goodness, I'm in the kitchen all day. So tell me what you think of the corer. So then once you have this, you can do different types of things with it. And here's a really quick thing I wanted to share with you. Look at the size, the different sizes of these 2 Honeycrisp apples. This is just a little nutrition tip. This is actually a serving of an apple. This is probably 3 servings. So when you're at the orchards and things like that, and they're really big, like that's where I got this one, make sure that you don't feel like you have to eat the whole thing, because it is a whole bunch of servings in one giant apple. So you can split that. But I just wanted to show that to you because the apple is delicious, but it is large. So now, what about famous pie? Everybody usually makes a pie or eats a pie in the fall, but if you want to make a pie, actually, I don't even need to take this off. The easiest way to slice these up is to use our Flex Plus. This is the food processor portion of that. And that's going to allow us to actually thinly slice our apples. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to take the motor. So this is actually, the Flex Plus is a 3-in-1 tool. You can have it be a hand mixer. You can have it be a food processor. You can have it be an immersion blender. So it really is very versatile. It's great for small spaces. You don't want to have a lot of things around. I'm looking for my battery. Okay, here we go. This is battery operated. You charge the batteries up and they'll last, and you get 2 batteries with it. So that's also really great. We are going to put our apple in here. Now, if you're going to make a pie, for example, you're probably going to peel the apples, right? And you can do that for sure. But I'm just going to show you, just for time purposes, what this looks like when you thinly slice it up. So I just put half the apple in, and it's got a little safety feature on here. And then this just slices it super quick. So I'm going to show this to you. That was like hardly anything. So imagine you're making like apple crisp or any of your other apple types of desserts that you want to put together, but you don't like chopping and slicing. Whoops. Take this off. Look at how nice and thin these apples are sliced. Isn't that awesome? Here, I'm going to show this camera. I love these. These would also be great for, making your own little nachos again, or maybe you want to make apple chips. The great thing about the Flex Plus is, so I used the thin side of the blade. If you actually take this off, this is kind of dangerous to do this in midair. So let me move this over here. If you take this off, just like that, and you flip it over, you have the opportunity to do coarse cuts. So it's actually both thin and thick cuts. So you can do both. So what do you think of the Flex Plus? So my hosts love getting this because you can get it for a very nice price of 50% off, normally $329. You can actually get it for half that price. So let me know what you think of that. It's super versatile. It comes with a slicing blade, and it also comes with a grating blade, and then it also comes with the multi-purpose blade, so you can make a quick salsa even in it. It's so easy and fast. I made pesto in it. There's so many different things you can do with it. And did you see how fast it went? I really love speed in the kitchen. All right, I can smell the apples. Let me grab them. They smell delicious. So I'm just making, these are, if you're just joining in, this is some apples that I put with our cinnamon sugar mixture that I pre-made the mixture of. Pop the apples in after I diced them with the quick slice, and you can see, look at how beautifully cooked they are. And there's just like a little bit of juice in there. So the reason you want to cook these ahead of time is because what we're going to put them in is donuts. I'm making caramel apple donuts. So take a look at this. I'm going to show you. This is what they look like at the end. And maybe I should have waited to show you what they look like at the end. But that's okay. I'm just so excited. All right. So this is something else that I love in the fall is baking. So I've shared with you how you can cut up your different apples, and I want to share with you, like, beyond, you know, different ways of using just raw apples, you can also bake with them. And we know about pie and apple crisp, but have you ever thought about doing your own caramel apple donuts? So this is a really fun recipe, and this is why I love this new set that we have called the Better Batter Box, the Autumn Edition. It comes with 3 recipes, including the caramel apple one. It comes with the donut pan, the donut mix, and you can use other recipes for this too, but it does come with the donut mix for you. And then it also comes with the Cinnamon Plus. So it's really great. It's a great value. And there's also a holiday version too. So if you like baking, there's a different holiday version of different recipes and a different pan to bake with. But the caramel apple donuts recipe is in here. So are you ever, like, this is me, I always want to, you know, if I'm going to make something, I want to impress people with it, right? Not only with the flavor, but also that it looks good. This is going to help you impress your friends and family because it's so easy to make these different treats. And then they're going to be like, wow, who made this? Like a professional? No, just me. So let me show you how this comes together. It's so easy and good. All right. And I had these this morning, so you can trust me that they taste good. My husband also tried them too. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your donut pan, which is also great for making homemade bagels. And we are going to just pour a little bit of oil. Actually, that's probably a lot of oil. We'll start with that. But basically what we're doing is we're just oiling the bottom of the pan with just a little bit of oil. And this works great with this silicone pastry brush. So I like this a lot because I can just throw this right in the dishwasher, and then I don't have to worry about like the residue that is left from trying to wash it in my sink, and I just can't get, you know, all the oil out and things like that. Plus the silicone is not like the style of pastry brushes where it's like hair, and those never get clean. So this is much better for everyone. So okay, so we've got, oops, I missed one here. We've got these all oiled. Super easy. If you don't have this pastry brush, I highly recommend it. It's great for lots of things. Even like buttering your griddle for pancakes. It's really good for that too. Has a little notch on it to hold up over the top of your bowl as well. So we've got that. Then what we're going to do is I'm going to use my donut mix. And I am going to pour that in. And then I need a little bit of oil and a little bit of milk to mix this together. And the recipe has it all right here for you. So it just exactly shows you what to do and how much. So it is, let's see, how much oil do we have? We have a 1/4 cup. So I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. Well, that's because I'm doing half of this. I did half earlier, so super easy. Okay, so we've got that in there. And then the milk, which we need about 2/3 of a cup of milk. There we go. And then we're just going to add our apples in. And all of this comes together. You can just use your scraper. Now here's one of the new holiday scrapers. So it's the Spread Cheer scraper. So this is great for a great little gift that maybe you want to give a baked good with, maybe to a neighbor, a friend, teacher, all those different types of things that we tend to think about. And you could really make someone's day. Okay, so this is all mixed together. So the next thing would be is just to pour it in here with the apples. So I'm going to show you what this looks like. You can see the apples are in there. And then we just pour it right into our pre-oiled pan. And then we bake it literally for 7 minutes. And that's it. So it's really a fast recipe. And this is what they come out like. What you do with them, so once they're out of the oven, you quickly dip them in cinnamon sugar. So you make enough of that so that you have some for after. You dip them in that, and then you just drizzle caramel over the top and sprinkle peanuts, chopped peanuts. And what I did with the peanuts is I just put them in the food chopper and just took out my straws with the food chopper. That's one of my favorites for, if you just like, I just want to pound something. Okay, so that is how you make the caramel apple donuts. And that is, this donut pan comes in the Better Batter box, the autumn edition, along with the donut mix, the cinnamon plus, the recipe cards. So it's a great value, and you can have some fun in the kitchen making bagels and donuts and all kinds of different things. We have a lot of donut recipes on the Pampered Chef website. And then also, of course, there's tons available online as well. Okay, now, what about if you're looking to do some baking, but you're just kind of like overwhelmed with all the things in your kitchen and you're wanting to overcome having too many things? Here is what you need. You need to have the new baker, the stone baker with a lid. So it's a rectangular baker. It's a 9x13 baker. I'm going to show it to you here with the recipe that I made for our meal tonight. This is actually autumn herb roasted. This says chicken, but I did pork with a cider pan sauce. It is delicious. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here. It's so easy to make. You just sear your pork or chicken on the stovetop. I use my Brilliance 5-quart pan for that. Nothing ever sticks to it. And then you add in a little bit of broth and a little bit of apple cider and let that cook down for just a couple minutes. And then you're going to put it you can either put it in that pan, leave it in that pan and just put it right in the oven, or you can put it in a casserole like this. So you can see really a great dish. So then I just sprinkled cut apples over the top with some fresh thyme, a little bit of onion, and then that sauce is on the bottom. And also I use the bell pepper and herb rub for the protein. So this is a delicious recipe. You could serve it with mashed potatoes. So I'm going to show you here from the front. I don't know if you can see that, but it is really easy and good. And what I love about the stone baker, so you can see how it's like white around the outside. I really like that look. It's called partially glazed stoneware. So this was redone. We had a previous 9x13 rectangular baker, but this one's an upgrade because you can actually put this one in the dishwasher. So that is huge. You don't have to wash it at the sink anymore. So I really like that. And I also like the fact that it comes with its own lid that also doubles as a baking tray. So here I just have some donuts on this just for serving. So you can use this as a serving tray. You can actually use it to bake on. So let's say you want to make a lasagna in here and you want to do breadsticks on the top. You could totally do that. It acts as a lid, as you can see here, but it also acts as its own separate baking tray and serving tray. So I really have been impressed with this. So you can then you can put this in the dishwasher, remember. So all of it is dishwasher safe and helps you streamline because you don't have to have all the different pieces. You can have one 9x13 baker that does all your casseroles, hot dishes, bars. It's nice and deep too. So it's, you know, things are not going to boil over, bubble over. And then you have that lid to go with it. So I really like that. Now you can get this for it as being a host this month. Normally it is $110 with the set, with the lid, but this month in October as a host, and what I mean by host is literally you send out some invites to friends via text and it's super easy and fast. You can get it for $44. So it's a really great price. So let me know if you want to save money on that by hosting a party as well. Okay, and then last but not least here, I want to share this fantastic pie plate because like I shared with you, the apples that you can cut up for your pie. This is our new stone pie dish. And I love this because our other one previously was actually like a deep dish pie plate. So you kind of had to always adjust the volume of the stuff you were putting inside. This is like the perfect 9-inch pie plate. It's not like overwhelmingly deep. It's just the normal average pie plate. And this can go in the dishwasher and it's got this pretty white color on the outside. It's not too heavy. Like it's just a well-made piece of stoneware. It's actually made in Texas. That's where all of our stoneware is made. So this is a great piece and you can get this for $50 tonight, or you can host a party in October and you can get this for $20. Actually, no, I think it's $17. Because here's the great thing about our stoneware. It actually is all on sale, 15% off for everyone. So all the stones that are unglazed are on sale for 15% off. And then as a party host, you can take another 60% off. So it's a really great time to get our stoneware. This is our 42nd anniversary of Pampered Chefs. So that's why stoneware is on sale, because it was one of the first original products. So really a fun thing. Okay, so we have this, and this is great for chicken pot pie, regular fruit pies, pumpkin pie, all the things. So if you need a pie plate, just put pie plate in there and I'll help you get that. It's really a great piece for sure. Okay, now I have a little pop quiz for you. And here's what I'm going to ask you. I'm going to be doing a fun little giveaway. So if you comment on this pop quiz, you'll be entered into the giveaway. And I'll be looking and tallying who's all entered here after I'm finished. But what I'm wondering is which piece is the most interesting and which one you want the most. Interesting, want the most, mean the same thing. Is it the stone baker with the lid? Like I said, the lid here, it comes with the lid, just like that. I just put my hand on the caramel. Or do you want what I have in front of me that I haven't really talked about is the stoneware entertaining set. So these are our two different platters. You can make a nice salad on this one. You can actually bake on these. These are really high quality. They match many, many kitchens because of their neutral color. They're fully glazed. They go in the dishwasher. They'll go in the oven. They'll even go in the microwave if you want them to go in the microwave too. So there's all kinds of different ways you can use them. And there's also bowls. Like I used this bowl earlier. So it's a fully glazed bowl. You can get the entire set, which comes with 4 small bowls, the 2 platters, and then also larger bowls too. So let me know which ones you're most interested in. Are you interested in the entertaining set or the baker set? Let me know which one you are interested in. You get 5 extra entries into the special giveaway. Now, who loves to win free things? Let me know in the comments. Do you love free things? So if you do, I have a special extra bonus thing that I'm going to do right now. But first, have you checked out the latest specials for October? For when you shop this month, you're going to get not only 15% off of all the unglazed stoneware, which is an amazing deal, like really. You're also going to get a free pizza cutter with a $80 purchase. So you can get, then this is a pizza and crust cutter. So, you know, you're rolling along and then you can't quite get to the end. You just turn this over and you cut the crust. So that's really great. And if you don't want the pizza cutter, we have another couple pizza items. We have a seasoning and then we also have a trivet. So you can choose one of those 3 for free with an $80 purchase. You can choose a $150 purchase and get free shipping. So there's all kinds of fun things happening, especially if you get the stoneware, and then you could really take care of some great gifts by shopping this month and get everything you need before any type of shipping issues happen. As we all know, like sometimes that happens during the holiday season. So you'd get them all. And then second thing I want to share before I play my fun little extra bonus here is, have you hosted a party with Pampered Chef before with me? If you haven't, I want you to know it's super exciting, it's super easy, and it's super fun because I make it fun for you. I make it easy for you. And it's really great for you to reconnect with friends. And you get tons of exciting discounts. So you can get free products, you can get half price products, you can get 60% off the stoneware this month. It's such a great time to do it. So what I'm going to be doing is I want you to put a number between 1 and 15 in the comments, just any one number, pick one number. And then I'm going to be giving away some prizes with that. So all you do is just put the number in and then I'll message you what your prize is. The prizes are worth between $5 and $50. And some of them are discount prizes and some of them are booking mystery prizes. So when you book a party, you get like an extra bonus prize. So put your number in and then I'll let you know what you have won based on the number you pick. I am super excited to see what you win. All right. So thank you guys. What questions do you have? Let me know. Drop them in the comments. You have 2 ways to get your items tonight that I'm sharing all these great things with you. You have 2 ways to get them. You can shop and the link is really easy and I'll be sharing that. So you can shop for sure. And like I said, take advantage of all those great specials. And then the other way you can get all the items, but if you want to get them at a discount, you host a quick party. It's so easy. I give you the invites. You literally just text them out. It takes you 15 minutes. And then everybody can look on their leisure, shop for their holiday gifts, shop for things they need for their kitchen. Everybody's always looking for something. And then you can get some great host rewards with that. So if you want to do that, just put book down because I'll help you get a party booked for you too. Limited dates remain for this month. So be sure that you say it fast and early. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. I'm super excited that you have joined me. I hope you've enjoyed watching all of this. Let me know what your favorite recipe was. Was it the donuts? Was it the pork with the apples? Was it the ways I cut the different apples, made nachos? There's all kinds of different things that we did tonight, but I just want to say thank you for being here. And I hope you have a great evening and let me know what I can do to help you because I'm here to make your life easier in the kitchen. We'll talk to you guys soon. Happy cooking and make your next meal simple, nourishing, and good. Bye.